Okay, so this is the JKING all-terrain board. It's got push to start, so you don't have to bend down and actually turn it on. It's on speed mode 1 right now, and it goes about 8 kilometers in speed mode 1. It's pretty good for a beginner, so you can see it's pretty slow. And you go to speed mode 2, gets a little bit more horsepower, a little bit more torque. Goes about 15. It's hard to read the remote, the refresh rate sometimes. Yeah, so 15 kilometers. And then go into speed mode 3. It goes a little faster, a lot faster. So we hit about 24, 27 kilometers an hour, 28. And then speed mode 4. Now speed mode 4, it's a little different. I gotta get here on a straightaway where I can actually do this. So essentially, if you hit it, it'll go about top speed of speed mode 3 if you hit it the first time. It goes about 28 kilometers, right? And then if you back off the throttle and hit it again, it'll go even faster. So now we're going 34, 35, 36, and I'm gonna call it right there because there's people on the trail. But yeah, it has essentially 2 top speeds on that speed mode 4, so it's like an extra gear or something. One thing I'll say about this board that's really important is this remote is very responsive. You know, there's no lag in it, no ghost accelerations, no any sort of like weird artifacts or disconnects. I haven't had any sort of issues whatsoever. It's very, very, very responsive. So the second you hit it, it goes. And the second that you let off of it or brake, it brakes. So it's very nice. That has a little bit of flex. It's not super flexy, but I really like that stiffness because when you get at those top speeds, it's nice and stable. You know what I mean? You don't get. I had first time I brought it out a little bit of speed wobble, but I tightened the trucks just like a half a turn, and that fixed everything. Feels really super stable at high speeds. I wouldn't do it on any sort of slippery surface, but as long as you keep it, you know, safe and, you know, in a controlled area, dry, like nice path like this, you can kind of hit the top speed. Yeah, as far as the price point goes, this board is, you know, really nice for an all-terrain entry-level board. You definitely get your money's worth out of it. I mean, it's zippy, goes nice and fast. You know, speed mode 4 goes up to like 40 kilometers. I'm sure the wind right now is probably pretty bad. But overall, it's a really good value. Board's twice the price, or, you know, not really, you know, having double the features, you know, it's just like, just a little bit better. And that's like, you know, in the $1,700 price range. I mean, maybe they get a little bit further range than this one, but not much, you know. It goes up hills pretty well. You can see this little incline right here. Just goes right to the top. Really no issues, right? And that's not even the highest speed. Now, as far as the brakes go, I mean, they're pretty aggressive. I'll get up here, I'm doing 28 kilometers, and then I'll hit the brake in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So they're pretty strong. I mean, they'll definitely get you there. It's nice. It'll stop the board in an intersection too. Won't run away from you. But yeah, again, slows down pretty nicely. You got to shift your weight around, obviously, but you'll get used to it. It's a super stable board. I mean, it feels very comfortable. It doesn't feel like you're gonna fly all over the place. I like that it's like the single kingpin truck, so it's not the double kingpin. So I mean, it carves pretty good. It carves really nicely. It does go off-road, goes in dirt just fine and stuff like that. I wouldn't, strongly recommend it, but I try to stay mostly on trails, but it'll do a dirt trail like this, like no issues. Yeah, I mean, as far as boards go, this is a great board for somebody just kind of starting out. This is the right price point. So here one more time in speed mode 4. Hit the first time. Goes up to 27, 28. Hit back, hit it again. Goes up to 29, 34, 36, 37, 38. So I'm gonna call it right there, but yeah, it does its top speed. I've hit 40 kilometers on the board. Now, as far as range goes, I've been able to get about 21, something kilometers out of it, going, essentially about 15 kilometers, 17 kilometers an hour. So, nice feature of the board is if you hold down the speed control, it turns on the lights at the bottom. It's actually pretty good at night. You can see it has 2 lights, one on each side.